Do you notice anything different? Yes, I have slowly, and I do mean slowly, like in the last couple of months, been shaving the under part of my eyebrow. If you don't know, I'm trying to go for more of a 1920s, 30s slash Art Nouveau, which I know is before 1920s, kind of look vibe. And I've been looking up so many different eyebrow shapes, and I know that's really random, but I've had the same eyebrows all my life, and I thought, let's just do it. They should hopefully grow back. But yeah, so literally I've just been like shaving underneath to like make them appear higher. I'm very aware this is almost bordering the kind of like 90s, early 2000s looks where it's like a really thin eyebrow, but I quite like it. Yeah, it's new, and I didn't know that you could get like shaving rash on your eyebrows. So once the hair started growing back, I'm just like itching my eyebrows. But anyway, enough about eyebrows. Let's go through some projects that I want to work on as a sewer slash crafter. So in the last video, I had my week in the life of, but it was different because every day I was filming, editing, posting, and I'll be honest, it took a lot out of me. I've had quite a few days off, and by off I mean I've just been still sewing all my orders, getting all that part done, but I haven't been in the YouTube headspace. But today I have managed to finish all of my orders. I literally have, I've got to get it. All my orders have been packed. They've had their labels sewn in, they've had their pictures taken, they're all packed, ready to be dropped off tomorrow. So as I have a few hours left, I thought I'd go through my sketchbook slash just some ideas that have just been floating in my head. So last weekend I had a few days off because we had a bank holiday. So I've been, I don't know, I feel like I want to get back into sketchbooking. I'm not very good at drawing, as you will see in the sketchbook, but I just love the idea that you have all your pictures printed and you just collage, mood board and design from them. And that usually kind of works really well with what I do because I have so many ideas and sometimes I just need to jot them down and then kind of streamline them. Yes. But before we even get into this, I did say I was going to give an update on the Robert's wood harness that I wanted to work on, and I did finish it. This might look really complicated, but here it is. I did have to make quite a few adjustments on the elastic front, but it's really cool. So this probably doesn't show it off as well as it should, but you just tie the pieces around there at the back like that, and it kind of just cinches in your baggy tops, and it's just like a really nice little accessory. Yes, and I did say this, I wanted to make, in the future I wanted to make another version. I haven't got this other version printed and ready to be made up, but I want to turn the bows into butterflies. So now that I've made, sitting on it, now that I've made one, I think I can try and maybe round these off into like butterfly wings, maybe. But that's a future project, so that's project number one that I want to work on. Now, let's go through the other project stuff. Please bear in mind that I only got the sketchbook last weekend, so I haven't filled it up at all. I've only done a couple of pages and I've still got a couple things printed out ready to stick down and work from. But let's go through project number uno. The way I work is I look through my wardrobe, and usually just like on a normal day-to-day, I will just usually put on a dress, skirt, joggers. I realised I don't have many trousers that are quite loose, quite wide-legged, like elasticated waist. I just wanted some like chill trousers, but we're still a bit snazzy, that I can get content in and just feel nice in. So we are working on something like this. And I thought I was going to buy material for this, but I was just looking at my stash literally on Sunday, and I just thought, I've seen this fabric in the distance. I'll go grab it. This, you might have seen this in the Orpington haul. And it was already washed by my mum, which is even better. But these are a pair of curtains. So I've got this really big piece, which is double. And then I have another curtain and another piece. And it's this Jonelle. It's upside down. It's this, gosh, Jonelle curtain. And like with the like curtain lining backing, it was really thick. But once you like detach it, it's a lovely cotton, maybe sateen, if that's how you say it. Again, it's another one of those words that you just don't really expect to say out loud. Yeah. And then for this, what I'm doing is I want to do this long tunicky top and then these trousers. So the main focus is to make these trousers, which I think I'm going to attempt tomorrow. And then I wanted to get like a nice like peachy pink material that matches this to, I don't know, like to cuff the bottoms, just because I think that'd be a really nice detail. But I found these pictures and I love this. I love this, love this, love this. I love the shape. I don't think I've ever worn anything drop waist before. Nothing like this before. And I thought, let's try it. It's definitely a silhouette that I avoided, mainly because I've always been quite 50s. I guess when I was dressing more 50s, it was very like cinched waist and things like that. But I love this. So I want to try that with a big bow. And yeah, I was just going through some ideas. So that's project number 2, I guess. Project number 3, which was the first thing I started doing in this sketchbook, was this dress skirt design. So this kind of scalloped thing. And to be honest, I think I was more inspired by the pattern first. So like the harness, Roberts Wood, who is the pattern designer behind the harness, does this infinity ruffle skirt. And I love it. And I've seen the different variations on the listing, and someone's done it in denim, organza, silk material. Yeah. So the idea is to try and pick colours from this illustration from the 1920s. And then I think maybe on some of the like scallop things, I might do some needle turn applique, because that's something that I'm really interested in at the minute. So I've been doing little like examples, but this one is going to be a lot smaller because I think the size will be like that. So I need to practice my needle turn applique. And then these samples came yesterday. Where did I get them from? eBay. It's a fabric shop on eBay, and this is Silk Dupioni. Am I saying that right? Again, it's another one of those words that you just don't expect to say out loud. So, and this is not at all what I thought it was. So it's 100% silk, I think. And it's this really light, soft, kind of crispy material. And I think this was recommended for on the actual listing. And these are the kind of colours which I think I've matched quite well with the illustration. So I love that blue. That blue is gorgeous. So yeah, I just need to figure out the kind of placement And also, is it possible to do needle turn applique on this material? Because it feels quite delicate but quite strong. So yeah, so I think with these samples, I'm just going to do a few little examples of the butterfly applique motif, and then I can work from there. So that's project number 3. Project number 4, I haven't done the sketchbooking for it, but I have a big old Pinterest board with ideas of what I want to do. And I've never made a corset, especially a corset with boning. And I am trying to find the perfect corset pattern to get, but I can't find one that I want. So I think I'm gonna have to buy a basic one and then just work from it, which I think I can do. I think. And again, you might have seen this in the Orpington haul. It's this little cushion cover, and I thought it would be so lovely as like a front corset piece. Again, I think I would prefer boning just for more structure, but then I want like straps with like chiffon floatiness and maybe some chiffon floatiness at the bottom, and then I want to like sequin and jazz up this gorgeous little cushion panel. And I think the colours, I've been holding it wrong the whole time, I think the colours are gorgeous, and I think these really work with the colour palette that I'm kind of introducing in my wardrobe. So yes. Project number 5, I've been trying to get into applique and quilting. And yesterday I had my friend Alex from Bombshell the Label come round, and we had our very first, and hopefully not last, like little craft day. So we did our own personal projects. She made a crossbody bag, and I tried out paper piecing quilting technique. I did not realise how difficult it was going to be. This has taken me all day to do, but oh, it's so satisfying, isn't it? Like after I've never had to do so much ironing, pressing, and that little seam thing that I showed you before. This little guy honestly was an absolute time saver, lifesaver. Yeah, so I bought the pattern from Tartan Kiwi Designs. And yeah, I've been a bit over ambitious. I mean, it's the first time I've ever done paper piecing, and I was just like looking up tutorials on the day in the morning, just being like, how the hell do you do this? And to be honest, I need to go back and rewatch some tutorials, because I think I've not been slicing off the seams after piecing them. So some parts are quite bulky, but I really enjoyed it, to be fair. It's the slowest project I've ever had to do in ages, and I did make a bunch of mistakes, pieces where I've like lobbed it off, and yeah, I've had to like unpick and redo bits. But yeah, it's actually very satisfying, and I'm not too sure what to do with this just yet. I think it's just going to be a little art piece or something. But the reason I want to do this and try out needle turn applique and things like that is because I really want to try out a stained glass window quilt, but make it into a jacket at some point. So yeah, that's going to be very difficult, and I still have a lot of practice to do, but I really enjoy it. I'm really pleased because I went to my local charity shop recently and found this, which I think is fate, and it's got all of these gorgeous stained glass designs in. Danny thought it was a colouring book. Could be. But yeah, I'd love to try and get inspired with this, and then learn from this to make it a stained glass window effect, and then I can make like a jacket, like a quilted puffer jacket or something like that. But yeah, I've got a lot of learning to do. But yeah, I thought it was nice. And last couple of projects that I need to develop and act on. I bought these placemats. I bought 6 of these placemats from my local charity shop this year. I just, It's this gorgeous, 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 gorgeous like grape purple on yellow, and the designs are so vibrant and gorgeous. And I think I've got a holiday coming up in October, and I don't know what to make with them. I think I've got enough to maybe make like a nice little crop top shorts combo. Like this could look really nice. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet. Maybe some trousers, like a nice crop top with like cigarette style trousers. Yeah, so I need to work on my sketchbook this week to figure out what to do with that. I did actually buy some Dial-On dye in the purple and teal colours as well, and I have a secondhand cotton like tablecloth, so I might include that as well. I don't know, the possibilities are endless. And lastly, I really want to start going into my Japan haul stuff. So I've already made that blouse that I think you'd seen in my last video, the one with the cats on. And then I bought this seersucker red floral cotton material, and it's so gorgeous. It's so light and airy, and I think it can only be a dress. And I've got a few things pinned, so some ideas pinned of what to do with this. I think like a drawstring open side thing, maybe. But I'll show you this. I've had these books for so long, and they're called Pattern Magic by Tomoko Nakamichi. I hope I'm saying that right. And one of the designs is this, and it's called Wearing a Bag, and the books kind of show you how to make it basically, but there are so many lovely designs that involve like ruching and drawstring. So I think I might experiment with this first, and I feel like it's only right to maybe go for like a Japanese design with Japanese fabric. So again, more sketchbooking is required. I can't remember how many meters I bought of this. I think maybe 3 or 4 meters. So that should be enough to make a really nice dress. Yeah. And obviously I have loads of upcycling ideas as well, but I will have to get into that when I have the materials required. A lot of the time with upcycling, I like just draping on the mannequin, so we'll definitely be doing some more of that. But for now, those are my kind of projects that I will probably try to do maybe by the end of the year. I'm not too sure, so we will see. But anyway, I really enjoy listening to other people and what their sewing projects are. So if you can, please let me know in the comments below what you're working on or what you plan to work on. And if you have any tips on how to perfect paper piercing. I keep saying I keep wanting to say piercing, but it's not, it's piecing. Yeah, so any tips on that, and let me know what projects you are planning to work on, because I'm actually really interested. Yeah, I am hoping to get a video out next week, as it is the start of September and having my time off. I do have some really exciting videos coming up, so I'm really excited to get filming and editing and posting. But yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!